Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 11 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got some crazy video out of Rocky Mount where a car tries to get by the crossing arm of a train traffic signal and gets hit by an Amtrak train. Now, Rocky Mount police say it happened at around 2:40 p.m. yesterday. Police say the sedan, driven by Tai Vu, who's 34 years old, of Rocky Mount, went around crossing arms at the Bassett Street Railroad crossing and hit the side of an Amtrak train as it passed. Now, thankfully, there were no injuries. Police say the crash caused damage to the train engine, which required a temporary closure of the tracks and crossing while repairs were made and an investigation was conducted. Vu has been charged with failure to stop for railroad crossing arms, careless and reckless driving, and no operator's license. That's just a bad day. Bad decision, bad day. Anyways, we've got other news out of eastern North Carolina, specifically out of the Jacksonville area, where this man has now received his sentence. Carlton Jenkins ran the prostitution business between 2017 and 2022 that spanned at least 51 cities in 15 states, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. Now, it came to an end when police raided his business, Car Key Motors, on Lejeune Boulevard back in April of 2022. There, they found fentanyl-based pills, fentanyl, a pill press, and electronic devices. Now, the feds say that Jenkins advertised for sex slaves on various social media platforms, quote, where he promoted training aspiring pimps, referring to them as his proteges, to instruct them on how to target and exploit victims, end quote. Now, the U.S. Attorney's Office says he forced victims to give him their earnings, mandating each get raped by upwards of 15 Johns a day, 7 days a week. Now, U.S. Attorney Ellis Boyle said, quote, this spider exploited these girls and women just to make money, exposing them to all manner of disease, depravity, and bodily harm. Monsters who prey upon our mothers, daughters, sisters, and granddaughters have no place in our country, certainly not in the Eastern District of North Carolina, end quote. Now, he will spend the next 35 years in federal prison after his plea in the sex trafficking and prostitution enterprise trial. And now for some good news. Love good news. Can't get enough of it. And we've got some out of ECU where they've made an announcement that Dr. Sharon Painter will serve as its new Chief Research Officer. A professor of public policy, administration, and economic development, Painter earned her doctorate from North Carolina State University and has held several leadership roles at ECU for more than 10 years. According to a press release, she's also secured more than $4.4 million in external funding as principal investigator in her academic work. Now, Chancellor Philip Rogers said, quote, Sharon proved her ability to lead through a complex period of change for the higher education research landscape time and time again. Her early success guiding community engagement and economic development projects led to progressively larger and more strategic work for ECU. With every accomplishment, more and more enterprise work found its way to her portfolio. And she delivered, end quote. Huge congratulations goes out to Dr. Painter. And now for your weather forecast. Rain showers pushing their way over eastern North Carolina will result in about an inch of rain over the next 24 hours. You can see we're just kind of on the leading edge of some of those rain showers. More sits further back towards the west, and all of that is going to be moving through eastern North Carolina over, again, the next 24 hours. Going to be soggy for today, not really looking at any sort of big let up in those rain showers. Right now, some of you south of Highway 264 still haven't seen much rain yet. Those of you in Duplin and Sampson counties, even Lenoir County, really started to see those light showers move in. So if you're watching in Jones, Craven, Onslow, or Carteret counties and you're wondering, okay, well, Where's our rain? It's coming. Be patient. You guys, again, are going to be the last to see the rain, but you're certainly going to be getting some as we make our way into the afternoon. Right now, time on the clock, 11:05. We've got 55 degrees in Greenville, southerly wind at 9 miles per hour. No real wind chill right now. Winds, again, are actually pushing warmer air into eastern North Carolina. It's going to help bring our air temperatures up later on this afternoon, but so far today, the spots that have seen the low 60s are those that have been dry so far today. 61 degrees right now in New Bern and Kenansville, 59 in Kinston, 62 in Jacksonville, 57 in Beaufort, as well as Hatteras. Now, as you take your attention a little bit further northward, you're seeing, again, a little bit of a cooler temperature profile, low to mid 50s. Everyone will try to warm up today. Going to be difficult again for some of our northern counties to get into the low 60s by this afternoon. May have to adjust some of those temperatures. But again, right now, Jacksonville, Kenansville, and New Bern all sitting at warmer than 60 degrees even. A lot of that has to do with the southwesterly wind flow. For this afternoon, again, we should be upper 50s to low 60s. Rain showers and cloud cover throughout the east. I do want to say good morning to Esmeralda from Chinquapin. Hopefully you're having a fantastic start to your Thursday, Esmeralda. Later on this evening, air temperatures dropping back down into the low 50s as we approach midnight. But, of course, temperatures aren't really the main concern right now. It's, all right, how long is this rain going to stick with us and how much are we going to see? We will likely end up seeing additional rain present early tomorrow morning as another area of low pressure tries to scoot its way over the Carolinas. This again is going to lead to more coastal rain than inland showers, but everyone will have an opportunity of catching a few drops as we kick off your weekend. Saturday morning, though, most of the drops should be pulling away from the east. So again, drying as we head through the weekend. Sunday is going to be a very sunny and warm day. So if the rain clouds have got you down a little bit, don't worry. This weekend, particularly the end of the weekend, lots of sunshine around. You're going to be outside in shorts and a t-shirt before you know it. So let's take a look at, again, these rain showers as they're expected to roll in later on today. Heavier downpours come through between around 4 to 8 p.m. This is a look at 6 o'clock, and we've got rain showers, heavy downpours stretching from around Elizabeth City down towards Kinston and back towards Fayetteville. This will be the heaviest band of showers we've seen in really so far this year. Could hear some rumbles of thunder as well, but not likely going to be seeing any sort of severe weather threat coming in as we head through this afternoon. Now for your Friday, morning rain showers will be quite a bit lighter than what we're going to see later on today, but they will certainly be present along the coast. Inland areas may see a few drops. Right now, models really trying to oversell how much rain we're going to see tomorrow. I don't think we're going to see that wide of a spread of rain showers. We will certainly see, again, raindrops come down, particularly along the coast for your Friday. Inland areas may stay a little bit drier than your coastal neighbors. 64 degrees on Saturday after spending tomorrow in the mid-50s is a nice warm-up, but the real warm-up is really going to be appreciated on Sunday as we lose out on the cloud cover and we enjoy some sunshine. Starting next week, though, we're back down into the upper 40s on Monday, mid-50s by Tuesday, low 60s on Wednesday, and then we return to the low 70s by Thursday. So we're slowly starting to warm up. And one thing to note, you're not seeing any sort of freezing air temperatures right now on your 8-day forecast for those overnight lows. Coolest temperature reading for your overnight lows Monday night into Tuesday morning. Temps expected to get down into the mid-30s. So we are getting closer and closer to growing season. I don't think we're there quite just yet. Right now, again, temperatures are certainly holding at a level that, again, may encourage some to see if they can put plants in the ground maybe a little bit early this year. Anyways, that's all we have time for today's 11 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather at the top of the hour. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your Thursday.